Next, test your understanding. That is this question. Line L is transverse to line L and M. Name the following. L and M are the two lines drawn here. P is the transversal to L and M. Okay. Then, two pairs of alternate angles you have to write. What are the two pairs of alternate angles? Alternate angles means interior part of these two lines and opposite side of transversal. So, we can take this opposite way. Angle 2 and angle 3 is one pair. Angle 6 and angle 7 is another pair. So, you got two pairs of alternate angles. Four pairs of corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are what? Yes, these two lines above the line. Here above the line, this above the line, and one side of transversal. This side of transversal, above the line is 3, above the line is 1. So 1 and 3 are one pair. 7 and 4 are another pair. Then here 4 pairs need another side of transversal. 8 and 6 are corresponding. 2 and 5 are corresponding. Okay, now you got 4 pairs. A pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal. Interior only given, so inside part. A pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal. Interior angles, same side of transversal means 7 and 3. Here 2 and 6. A pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal. These are the interior angles only asking, not alternate angles. Interior angles means inside portion angles and one side of transversal. They are not asking alternate interior. This is only interior angles. Interior angles means inside angles. And one side of transversal is 7 and 3. Here one side of transversal is 2 and 6. Okay. A pair of exterior angles on the same side of transversal. This side of transversal exterior angles are 1 and 4. This side of transversal 8 and 5. Okay. Look at the next question. Name the alternate angles. See here triangle ABC and one line is here. These two lines are parallel. This BC and this line are parallel. AB is one transversal. One more transversal is there, AC. So we have to consider these two transversal. First, remove this and consider the transversal AB. Considering transversal AB, alternate angles have to write. Alternate angles are interior part, this two line cutting by transversal, interior part, and both side of transversal. But this side there is no angle. So 9 and 7 are the alternate angles. Okay, there is no other alternate angles. And corresponding angles. Corresponding angle above the line, one side of transversal. So 5 and 7 are the corresponding angles. Below the line angle is there, below the line here no angle. This side also no angle. So then vertical angles. Vertical angles means 6 and 8 are vertically opposite angles, 9 and 5 are vertically opposite angles. Co-interior angles with respect to both the transversal AB and AC. Co-interior angles are 6 and 7 are co-interior angles. Both AB and AC we have to write. There is no angle here. Then considering AC, alternate angles we have to write. Alternate angles are 3, here no angle. So 11 and 4 are the alternate angle. Corresponding angle 2 and 4 are the corresponding angle. Vertical angle 3 and 10 one pair, 2 and 11 another pair. Co-interior angle with respect to AC. Co-interior angle means interior part. 3 and 4 are the co-interior angle with respect to transversal AC. Okay. Next, refer to the figure, fill in the blanks. Angle 2 and a dash are alternate interior angles. Angle 2 and which angle are alternate interior? Alternate interior 2 and 8. So we have to write angle 8. Next, angle 2 and dash are the interior angles on the same side of transversal. 2 and 5 are interior angles on the same side of transversal. Angle 2 and dash are corresponding angles. Angle 2 corresponding below the line, below the line. So angle 2 and angle 6 are corresponding angles. Angle 2 and dash are vertically opposite angles. Vertical angles means vertically opposite. Here angle 2 and angle 4 are vertically opposite angles. Can do that now. Next exercise 10b also. Some questions are there. You can do. That is, find each one of the lettered angles given reasons, giving reasons. On alternate angles, reasons they give, alternate angles are given. You have to find each one of the lettered angles giving reasons. These two angles are alternate angles. So we can say that these two lines are parallel cutting by a transversal. A and 70 are alternate angles. So A is equal to 70. So directly you can write A equal to 70. Here 150 and X are alternate angles. So X is equal to 150. Here these two lines are parallel. This is the transversal. A and 70 are alternate angles. So A equal to 70. When considering these two parallel lines and this transversal is considering, B and 40 are alternate angles. So B is equal to 40. When two parallel lines cutting by transversal, this X and 25 are alternate angles. Okay. When these two parallel lines cutting by this transversal, opposite side of transversal, interior part, these two are alternate angle. Y equal to 35. Y and 35 are alternate angle. X and 25 are alternate angle. On corresponding angles, these two lines are parallel. This is a transversal, one side of transversal. These two angles are corresponding angles. So A is equal to 120 degree. These two angles are corresponding below the line, below the line. So X is equal to 130. Considering these two parallel lines cutting by transversal, below the line, below the line. These two angles are corresponding. A is equal to 60. When considering these two parallel lines cutting by a transversal, cutting by this transversal, parallel line cutting by this transversal, above the line, above the line. Y is equal to 50. These two parallel lines cutting by this transversal, above the line, one side of transversal, above the line. This is equal to X is equal to 60. Next, on interior angles on the same side of transversal, this is 120. So A is equal to 120. They are corresponding angles. But on interior angles on same side of transversal, this is 120 means this angle is 60 because this is straight angle. So co-interior angles are supplementary. A plus 60 is equal to 180. So A is equal to 180 minus 60, 120. These two angles are co-interior. A plus 100 is equal to 180. A is equal to 180 minus 100, 80. 2A and 3A are co-interior. 2A plus 3A, 5A. 5A is equal to 180. A is equal to 180 by 5. Can find that. There is no need. Okay.